Yo guys, hi everyone. This is Anime Monday. It means that we are here with Azuki Roundtable talking about news, about everything that happened during the week, and just about events that important for us. And yeah, we are here all together. Every time it's different people on the stage because Azuki Roundtable is a project for everyone, every holder, every right now guys, TCG player can join us, can talk with us, can share what happened in their life. And please, right now, like this live stream at least, if you can repost this live stream because it will be awesome for us. We still have no notifications for live streams, so it will boost us a bit, at the start, and we won't broadcast in the emptiness. However, we are starting, and today I wanted to say my intro, to be honest, because but now I'm not sure because I'm so sleepy, guys. I couldn't sleep today again because my dog was
Again,
and I'm like,
this
what
happened last
happened
week
to you?
too.
And I was scared to sleep, if my dog will die during my sleep. So I was like, what's with you? What's with you? So I have no idea what's with her. She's fine right now. She just wanted to, interrupt my sleep schedule with seems yeah. So what I wanted to say, guys, is that at first digital look my nails.
Finally did her
Man,
nails. We can play Azuki
Now
yes,
we can
TCG.
play.
Oh my
now we
god.
can play.
I will say for the record that the nail thing is all you. I don't care how your nails or anyone else's nails look. Obviously, if your nails are nasty, then sure, right? But it would not have been a problem for you to play with your nails as is. So, but if that's how you want to play, then I'm ready. So
Sure, sure, sure. Yeah, yeah. No one cares about nails. And then Grok writing this essay in the chat how he hates people with dirty nails. Like we know you guys. We know you guys. You like you don't care, then you gossiping behind the back. But anyway, what I wanted to say is that on this weekend happened a miracle, guys. At first, I want to say it beautifully. Like I'm running this Azuki Roundtable for a year. We started with Hunt Club Hero and Wiz and Luna and the guys. And during all this year, people changed on the stage. We had I think around I counted 100 people on the stage from the community. This is
Wow.
pretty dope. But I found the best guy in the community, guys, like the number one. So his name is Grok. He's beautiful. He's stunning. He's the most tallest and handsome guys in the earth right now because I was DMing him all the weekend, like, Grok, please, I'm begging you make this Steam Boy to draw my portrait, because an anime expert, Steam Boy drew a crazy portraits, and I was like, I had an insane FOMO because of that. And yesterday, I don't remember, guys, or today. It's confused in my head right now. Grok DM'd me that he asked Steamboy to draw my portrait. So right now, Grok is number one person in the community. He never was here on the round table, but I invited him, of course. But he's working, so he can't. And everyone who was on Anime Expo now is working. Guys, so we have no one from the community who can join us and tell us, how it was from the audience side. But we have Digital who will tell us everything because, as we know, with the running challenge, Digital never working. He has a ton of free time, and yeah. But at first, let me say hi to everyone who will listen to Digital how it was. First, I see Mash. Mash, hi.
Hi, everyone.
Yo, yo.
Yeah, like as I said before when we were in the backstage, sorry for the looks. It's summer, it's Spain, that completes everything. I'm very hyped to know how it's been in the other side of the world, literally, like in the Anime Expo. I'm very curious. Like, I've not been very into the TCG, not gonna lie. Like, not very my thing, but still, like, I like to see the support that the community is giving and, like, to enjoying it. Like, all that is needed, and people being happy with the product, enjoying the art. I'm very curious how everything's going, not gonna lie.
Where is your tan? Where is your tan? You're in Spain. It's like, hot there. It's sun there.
Yeah, but like, where is May? Sorry, I didn't.
Tan. Why are you not tanned? Your
I
skin.
don't know, no, because I'm a computer scientist. We are all the inside offices. I'm working with laptops. I compensate with my Azuki being the red color, so maybe it balances a little bit.
Yeah, I gotcha. I still like the sea like 15 like or even 10 minutes away from me, and I never was there, during like the whole summer yet. So
Mm.
it's in my plans as well. Okay, next I see Volt. Volt is an amazing guy who bought his first OG. Congrats.
Finally got it.
Yeah, tell
Yeah,
us
I was
how.
hunting for a while, and I just I was looking at that guy, and he was close to 2F in price, and I was just like, I gotta get a hold of this guy and see if I can get him to drop this at all. And it took me a few days to actually get a hold of him, but I was able to get him to drop at like point 0.2, and I feel like I did it right in time. Our floor is like 1.3 right now, and I think this guy would have sold later today if I didn't grab him yesterday.
That's for sure. Why you chose this guy with the ears? Because that's my favorite guy, I was looking for him
I
like
just I'm drawn to the blues, and the cat ears with the blue is just so smooth, and I honestly the Hawaiian shirt is probably my favorite clothing trait in the whole collection.
let's go. Do you feel yourself differently right now when you have OG, or it's like the same how it feels?
I feel maybe weirdly elevated in the community now. Like it doesn't make a difference if you have an OG or an elemental. You're in the community no matter what. But I just actually having an OG at this point, there's just kind of a sense of pride within the community having that.
People talk with you differently, more respectful right now.
Right.
I can expect it from some people though. But yeah, let's go to Danny right now. Danny, hi, how are you?
Hi, everything is good. Thank you for the invitation. I'm really happy to be here. And yeah, I also want to know a lot about the expo anime, how it went for Azuki, because I was seeing this from the internet, obviously, and I was also checking some of the videos to see how was the environment, how people reacted. Even on Instagram, I was checking the Azuki stories, and it looked very exciting. And eventually, in here in Europe, is a bit harder to find the TCG, the cards. So I have someone very dear to me sending me one card from Canada, so I'm very excited, just waiting for it. But yeah, I wanted to have in hands. I'm really excited for it. I hope it will come soon.
Wait, we're gossiping in the chat right now, but I've heard everything. Thank you for joining once again. Guys, I know that you wanted to join previously, but we had this TCG opening and stuff, so thank you so much for waiting. I can't wait to hear your story, guys, because it's super exciting, to see. You will tell us everything later, but let me go to Lost right now. Lost, how are you?
I'm doing good. I was so excited about Anime Expo and like I think I almost cried like 3 times just looking at everything that
What?
was going on and like I don't know, it was such like seeing all the posts and like from the team and seeing all the people that went to the booth and there was like just like I don't know, it's like it felt like validation that the team has built something special. It felt like the whole like not the whole world yet, but that a lot of people are recognizing that like there is a great IP and like that's being built and then that the game is actually really fun and it just is like it was just like confirmation that it's like they're going in the right direction. I don't know. And so it was so like I don't know. It was just felt so special. I don't know. And I was just so proud of like the whole team being out there and working really hard. And I don't know. You guys did an amazing job and I'm just so proud of you all. And it was like I wish I was there. I really wish I was there and I can't believe I missed out, but it's okay. But
And
yeah, I was
we
just
got
super excited.
Yeah. And we got an amazing meme with Digital during this time where he.
Oh my gosh. I am going to print that on a t-shirt, okay? That is going on a t-shirt and I'm going to wear it. It is like perfect. It was just and oh, I
AI,
was going to
AI wasn't me.
no.
AI,
What? No way.
AI.
Don't
You
lie.
can't trust the task guy. You know he's good with the prompts. You can't trust that guy.
But I love it. It's perfect.
Yeah, but also, guys, shout out to you, yeah, for an amazing, like, you watch at this and you understand, like, like I posted when Zagabond saying, like, you can support any other community, guys, you can support any other community, and then they doing that, and you're like, I don't want to support any other community.
Right?
You are the dopest. I can. And this is so, like, I don't know, for me it's so exciting and awesome, and I think for all community. And I can say once again from the side of this show, because like, I'm not for long in the community, and I can judge only by my presence here, the vibes and everything. So when we started this roundtable, it was more like, me and my friends than Azuki, because me, Hunt, Wiz, we was like, more friends, and we did this live streams to talk with each other. Someone from community jumped. Then it was like period when nothing happened, and it was like super empty, super scary. And once again, like, I thought about this, shout out to the huge shout out to the team for continue building in a such silence and pressure, and not a pleasant atmosphere and stuff. And I can feel literally, like, with my skin right now, how everything changed when team launched TCG, because people more excited, they're more bullish, they're more happy, they are more, they're easy to contact with everyone, because everyone, like, in the good mood. And yeah, the title, that's my point. And I can see right now what, like, Zagabond saying about new direction and everything. This is completely like, feels that community, like, have a second breath, how to breathe, how to say, guys.
A second birth? Is that
No,
what you're trying to say?
breathe.
Second wind.
Oh, a second
Okay, guys, it doesn't matter. So, Digital, all the flowers to you, to the team, and finally tell us everything how Anime Expo went.
Yeah, as always, always happy to be here on Roundtable on Mondays. I look forward to this time together. I can't take credit at all, right? I'm merely a guy who just kind of stands in front and does traffic direction. But I did have the pleasure of seeing everything that happened at Anime Expo. But even before Anime Expo, we had a really important event, which was our community-only preview of the manga. No, it's okay. It's okay. That was the day before, and we had a great turnout. Lost mentioned that there's a photo out there that was created via AI. Please don't believe I would do such a thing on camera. But that being said, it was a vibe. It was really important. The team came out. Z, Arn, Jess. You mentioned Grok. He was there. A lot of the OGs were there, but also a lot of the LA local crew who play the cards, and you could see them just bonding. And from community manager perspective, there's nothing better than that, right? Seeing each other IRL. We talk in Discord, we talk online, but being there in person, putting faces to names was incredible. And then having the ability to bond over the manga. First time anyone outside of the team has seen it. And people were around the manga. People were, I have videos, I will post them at some point, but people were just locked in, swiping, seeing themselves, in each of the panels, seeing this world, that was created. It was a really, really nice moment. And to have Arn and the artists there, fantastic. Then this wasn't really pushed on time. I actually should probably do like a quick recap. We were all together and we decided to play some games. We had a tournament that was hosted by Genki, which is an amazing store in LA, has been supporting Azuki TCG from the very start. David and his team have built an incredible culture that has supported Azuki since the jump. So shout out to him. We did a tournament in the bar. So imagine drinks, music, lights, people playing cards. It was great until 9 p.m. And the bartender, the bar, Circle Bar, fantastic. But they have a business to run. So at 10 p.m. in Santa Monica, it gets pretty busy. They wanted to open the bar. So we couldn't have tables there. We couldn't continue to play. Spoke with Genki, spoke with John JCM, and said, hey, we're not going to be able to finish this game. And we have a second game coming. It's just, there just wasn't enough time. So we sat there, we thought, and we're like, you know what? HQ headquarters is 10 minutes away. So looked at John, said, you down? He's like, let's do it. I'm like, you going to make the call? He's like, let's go to headquarters. Packed up the tables, rolled out. This was like 9:30, right? Loaded up the van, loaded up all the food, got it in the cars, went over to headquarters. This is 9:30 p.m. Stayed until 3 a.m. I went home because I had to wake up at 6 a.m. the next morning to go to Anime Expo. Zoo and Sunway, who were at the, who were playing or hanging out, they were texting me at 2:30, like, okay, we're leaving now. They played at headquarters basically from 10 p.m. all the way to like 2:30. It was 50 people in headquarters, just playing cards, or just vibing and hanging out. It was such an organic and amazing experience of just seeing the day one community members, the new community members who love the TCG, the team just all coming together just to have a moment, completely organic. We weren't planning on doing it, but it happened. It was fantastic. And then that just set off the vibe for Anime Expo after. So let me stop there and ask any questions you might have. But yeah, that was the setup. It was already magical before Anime Expo started. Cool.
This sounds
That's
dope.
so awesome.
Yeah, 3 a.m. Guys, you're crazy. You're crazy. I can understand.
Wow. Big ass tournament.
Probably crazy for TCG party and everything. Yeah. But
I'll send out a photo of that. But yeah, it was a really nice organic moment and lots of smiles.
To play TCG when you're drunk?
I wouldn't know. I'm always sober. But I'm sure maybe a few people in the audience can describe what that feeling is like. So
it just makes reading a little slower,
Yeah, there we go, right? Yeah. I'm sure there were a few accidents here and there, but people kept it, on the up and up. I think people were just really happy to be together. And on a Wednesday night, like, what else are you going to do, right? So hey, let's just all roll up. And headquarters is beautiful. Just tons of friends, smiles, new friends, all hanging out. That's our community, right? Like, our community is here. And our community is building, right? Circle by circle, person by person, right? And organically, if we're having a great time, the people we've brought in through the TCG are having a great time, they're going to bring in their friends. They're going to bring in their friends. We had people who weren't at the bar who pulled up after just to go to HQ just to play the tourney because they heard about it, right? Like, this is how you organically grow. This is how you get exponential growth. It will start with us at the middle, at the core. Right.
We're so happy that it started with you, the title, and we're just sitting here, and
it started well before me. It started well before me. Dem, Rose, A's, all those, they deserve all the credit, right? So they built the foundation, and we're just going to continue to jump off of that. So going into Anime Expo, so got there early, right? And all credit to the team. Months and months, maybe years of work all led up to this moment, right? And I've only been here for a short amount of time. The booth was stocked the night before while we were playing cards and drinking. The team was just building out everything that night, right? So it was like it was a big effort to be able to get what you saw on the timeline set up. So we're there. We're talking about our roles. We're all stationed. We know what it is we want to do. As soon as I think 8:30 dropped, literally a wave of people ran to our booth. A wave, and none of us knew how to deal with it. We were just like, oh, what just happened? Like, we were still getting our registers up. People were coming straight through. People were asking for the cards, the pre-purchase, the pre-release cards, the binders. like play mats, all the things. We're like, okay, what just happened? And we got to get like line control in place. And that didn't stop for about 4 or 5 hours. Just a constant flow of people who just wanted to know more about Azuki, but also somehow found out about our cards and all the things. The thing that really caught me in the moment was I was looking out, and it's going to sound like a negative, but it's not. I didn't know anyone in the crowd, right? Like, I don't know all of our community, but I'd like to know I know at least a few faces. I don't know everyone in like the player community, but I know enough of them. You see them in the photos, and I've met them the night before. I knew in probably the first 300 customers, I knew like 5 people, which means that if you do the math, like 5 out of 300, like we're talking a very low percentage of people who are already in Azuki. These people are new, net new to Azuki, who are very excited, somehow found out about our booth. Now, I did a lot of interviews after, and I'll post this up after. It's like, how did you find out about this? What drew you to the game? What drew you to the manga? What drew you to our booth? And a lot of it's friends of friends, or someone at their TCG shop told them about it, or maybe they found it on social media. But it's that kind of like third layer of organic growth that we really saw, which was really touching, because we're here, you're here every week, Ira, right? A lot of us are here every day, and we're showing support. And I think you start seeing that ripple effect, right? Whether you're playing the TCG, you're bringing in your friends there, whether you're talking about the art, you're talking about the manga, you're talking about all the things. That effort over the years, right, has kind of compounded into what seems to be like a very kind of like organic groundswell of individuals who had an insatiable desire for all things Azuki. And that was incredible. So that was what you saw like on the timeline. Saw a lot of people rush, saw a lot of crowds, and that was absolutely true. Things sold out very quickly. But I think the thing that really caught me was that I did a lot of like crowd control, but I also was like able to like interview people and just chat with them, just as I realized this is our community, right? Like, this is our community. This is the extension of our community. These folks will be our community members. That a lot of them just came by and they saw what was on the screen. It was like, okay, this looks dope, right? Like, we all seen the animations before, so we've seen them for years. But the trailer up there, it showed really well. They would walk by the card wall. They would see all the card art, the foiling, the design of the booth. They would see Arnold saying, Steamboy, doing his sketches. Like, okay, what is going on here? They would also see the demo tables of people playing cards completely full. And then they would see the claw machine. You can win a beans, right? Like, okay, like, tell me here, right? So like a plush, right? Like the one you have on you. So people would come by, it's like, what's going on? And I would tell them, right? I would tell them the backstory. I was like, hey, this is Arnold saying, this is his world, Overwatch, Street Fighter. And you could see their eyes open. It's like, how have I never heard of this? And they would step into the booth. They would read the manga. They would then play the claw machine. They would then ask organically, hey, like, how do I get a demo of this game? They would go to the register, buy starter decks to play. It was so genuine and authentic, and without any expectations, just pure curiosity. But because of all that's been built, because of the brand, because of the visuals, because of the community members who were in the booth, who were also bringing people in and helping them, it just became a really magical moment where it all made sense. We weren't fighting to make sure people understand why we had this strategy. We weren't fighting on the other side saying, hey, like, we really want to be in manga, we really want to be in anime, we really want to be in TCG. And you have people kind of slamming us, hey, no, you can't. It was none of that. We weren't fighting for once. It was just a really incredible moment where people just connected with all the things that we love without expectation, just pure curiosity. And we played that energy right back into them. And, really blessed that, got to experience that. So.
And I think given what Anime Expo is also, like, it's honestly incredible that you didn't recognize like 98% of the people. That just means the flood of Web 2 adoption is growing more near each and every day.
Like, also, I think it gives a point of view of reality, because my impression on Twitter is Web 2 is either at what is happening. I just saw the avatar. Okay.
This is so weird.
Yeah, Pixar enters the chat. I was saying, so the impression that I have on Twitter is like Web 2 is attacking Azuki because it's NFTs, and I think it's people that are basically chronically online. I have that impression. And like then reality is very different. Like then you go and actually people are not going to be that aggressive towards anyone in real life once they are not anonymous. Like I don't know, like to step a little bit out of the bubble, also outside of the Web3 bubble, because Web3 it's very chronically online because it's basically Twitter, crypto Twitter. I think it's also very aggressive, like overall, and seeing that real life is not like that. It's very good. And like not just having the numbers, but the impression more than anything. Like seeing the queues and like the vibe of the people wanting to play, willing to learn about what is Azuki.
Yeah, no, I think that's exactly it, right? None of the hangups that we see on crypto Twitter, none of the trolling happened in real life. It was just people, their families, couples came in, again, with nothing more than curiosity and being able to welcome them in, human to human, having them sit down to play the card game, have them come out saying that was really fun, and okay, how do I play more? Like, can I buy this set? Oh, it's only $13. That's less than a lunch. Like Anime Expo, a water costs $9. No kidding. Actually,
Wow.
ultimately, $9 for water, right? So you buy water or you could buy a set. So they bought all 4 sets. Just like, I'm going to bring this home and play with my kids, or the kids are there. They were all debating like which decks you're talking about. And again, they had not, like a lot of them had never heard of Azuki before that time, right? So
I'm so sad.
I can't take credit for it, but like if you see it like just happen, like zero recognition of what this is, curiosity all the way through into I want to play the Earth deck because it has this really great stall component, but I really like Ryzen, Lightning, yeah, okay. Because the art is cool and like it's really ferocious, and you hearing them actually say the words that we say on a day-to-day basis without prompting, just completely organic, and it's happening tens, maybe 100 times throughout the expo. It just speaks to the quality of the product. It just speaks to the amount of fun and and how easy it is to get the gameplay. And I think it surrounded everyone who was in the booth just with the entire Azuki experience that we've been experiencing for years. But it's just happening on a larger stage and a very curious and interesting stage.
Digital, I have 2 questions to you. First question is how people reacted to manga. This is the most important question for me because they actually were interested, and I mean, like they continue discuss the plot after they read it. Like was like some I don't know, just thoughts, just fantasy of people after they read that in, like it happens when you read an usual book and it's impressing you, so you want to talk with someone about that. And second question is like I don't really understand like this Anime Expo stuff. It happens, of course, for the usual people, like just anime lovers and stuff, but also it happens for connections, right? Some people should like after this expos reach out, I don't know, find new collabs and stuff. So how it happens from this side? 2 questions, sorry guys if so.
Yeah, no
That's
problem.
it.
Yeah, on the first question, the reception to the manga was what you would expect. The first lines were for the merch, but very quickly the lines for the manga actually were much larger than for the merch. We actually had to move the crowd control lines to make sure that we had a snake that would allow for people to line up for the manga without the fire department coming. Like it was great. And then as soon as people left, I don't have the numbers, right? We actually had people register to find out when the next one would come out so that they get notifications. But from everyone I spoke to, number one response was, this was great. Number two was, I hate the cliffhanger. I wanted to know more, right? Like it ends at chapter 1. There's like, damn it, when do I have to wait? And then the next response was September. Are you kidding me? But right, like that's actually like a good thing, right? Like it means there's anticipation. That means that they feel something, that it worked, right? Or it was that good, right? So I think that's fantastic. And then from there, they maybe either came in because Arn was sketching, or they'd known about Arn. But if they didn't, then the very first thing they did was go to the claw machine. There's like, okay, look, I got this Cupine, or I got these Fud Socks, or whatever it was, and that was amazing. And then they would kind of walk around the booth, and then one of us would talk with them and give them the background of the artist, right? And you guys all know his resume. And as soon as they heard a lot of those things, because it's Anime Expo, I saw people literally freak out. Like, they're like, Overwatch? Are you kidding? Right? Like, I love Overwatch. I'm like, well, that's your guy, literally. All the main characters, that's him. And he took a bunch of his team members and they brought him to Azuki. He left Blizzard for Azuki. And as soon as they told him that, they were sold. They went right over, they met him, got their sketches. I saw so many people who were genuinely just joyous because they had this. They were not expecting to meet him that day. And I'm not sure if they even knew who he was in that booth. And I think that was fantastic. So, and then it went both ways, right? So as soon as they knew about Arn, then they went to read the manga. So it was just a really nice kind of like pinging of all these really nice moments between the manga, Arn, TCG, the claw machine, the trailer that was above, meeting community members, meeting others in the booth. As far as your second question, Ira, yeah, there were a number of people who came by who were like curious in terms of what we did. There were like card distributors. There were people who were interested,
cool,
publication side. There are other types of collaborations, manufacturers, etc. There were a lot. I wasn't really privy to those conversations, but we absolutely kind of guided them to the right person. But yeah, at Anime Expo, it is a great opportunity to be able to network and find people who might be interesting collaboration partners. And so that absolutely happened. The nature of the conversations, I think we'll see kind of over time. But it was definitely another kind of like side benefit for having a really great booth that showed really, really well within Anime Expo. The other thing I didn't mention is that you could find our booth easily, right? So you would walk into West Hall, and it's kind of a little bit hard to describe, but maybe the best way to say it is that because we have this big rafter at the top, it's the red Azuki that we all know. It stood above all the other booths. So if you were at the front of the entrance, and you looked just at the kind of like the top of the booths, you would see the red Azuki. So you knew exactly what direction you needed to go. So I think that helped a lot. So kudos to the team that designed the booth. You guys saw the videos. It showed really, really well. The only thing I would say, it probably wasn't big enough.
Cool.
It wasn't big enough. So
awesome.
That's awesome.
Did you manage? Last question, guys. I swear. Did you manage to talk with? You was next to Dan. Sorry, I'm not
Yeah.
Did you manage to talk with them and build some connections with the big animes as well, or how it's working?
I personally wasn't. I was pretty much anchored to our booth the entire time. It was just that busy. It was literally relentless nonstop. I don't think anyone on the team ate lunch in any of the days, right? Like not to say it's that's something that we should be rewarded for. It's just it was literally that busy, right? And so we only got a break really towards the end of the day when people are wrapping up. That being said, I'm sure like others kind of going through. We did see others in the TCG realm kind of actually stopped by our booth, introduced themselves. We like traded promotional cards, so that was really cool, right? To see established as well as like new TCGs come up and say, hey, like how's it going? Some of them actually sat down and did the demo, like pretty well recognized and established games actually sat down and played, and like they gave us their feedback. They bought booster boxes. That was really, really cool just to see others in the TCG realm who have been out for a number of years actually sit down and enjoy themselves.
Did someone? Okay, I'm shut up, guys. You can ask your questions. I'm sorry. And hi, Exla and LDC. I'm sorry, guys, for making you waiting for so long. It's so many questions. I believe like the digital, you need to make some space, about Anime Expo, so everyone could join and ask you what happened there. Because like hours is not enough, and we have guys who need to run and stuff.
Sure.
So yeah, would be nice. But you guys, if you have some questions, because next I'm passing mic to Mash and Danny to tell their story, because I know that you need to run, and you can ask some questions to Chaito, for example, or tell them.
Just one quick shot before you answer the question. Look at the Azuki TCG's last repost. JCM John actually has like a future roadmap, and particularly for the group on this stream. There's one update in particular that I think is good for you to see. So that's a quick shot for all of our friends in the non-US markets. You don't need to do it now. Just look at it later. But yeah, I just wanted to shout that out. So yeah, but happy to take any questions, guys. It was, I can't really put into words the feelings.
This one.
Oh, global loans.
No, it's underneath that one. So expanded.
This?
Yeah, probably midway through his check his punch list there.
Okay, I will check it later.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm interested on the global launch, honestly, because like one
Exactly.
thing that really pushes me back from Azuki TCG is the fact that I cannot play physically. Like I don't like playing like with the camera, and I'm in Spain, like I'm in Europe. It's not the same. So like if there is global launch, like all the world, like maybe that way I can get like more into the game. Like I used to play TCGs when I was in the university and such, Force of Will, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, like it's
Yeah.
better.
Yep. Fair. And yeah, that's why I want to actually point you guys to the tweet, right? So it's like the next things, global expansion is on the list, right? So
Yeah, global launch is kind of right in the middle of that list.
what was that?
I was just saying, yeah, global launch is kind of just right in the middle of that list.
So the man has said it, right? If John feels like that's something that we're going to look into and expand, then you know, you guys have seen him and his team are very capable, right? So when I think that'll be a question that we'll sort over time. But I think the fact that he's acknowledged it is a priority, really good.
Yeah, that's very good. Like for me it's good news because like I was feeling very disconnected because of this precisely. Like it's like not for me just because I'm not in LA basically. Like I was getting a little bit that feeling, and I wasn't sure if it was going to stay like more like a local game. Like there are a lot of TCGs in Japan, for example, that they never go international, and I was like, I hope it's not like this, but I'm not sure if maybe they prefer to aim to something smaller.
Mhm.
But it's good to know that that is not the case, that you're actually aiming for global.
Yeah, no, it's a matter of sequencing, right? So you can't
Yeah,
do everything well once.
no,
right?
no, of course, of
Do
course.
something really well to begin with, then it becomes easier to scale versus
Mhm.
go everywhere at once. It's like spreading peanut butter too thin. It's just like, okay, well, that becomes, that's my opinion at least.
Yeah, no, of
My
course.
professional career. So
Like even in terms of volume of cars, like printing and everything, like if you go global, it's like more cardboard to create and patterns and everything, and versions also because of language. So yeah, it will be crazy, but it's good that you have it in the roadmap because Azuki is international. So yeah, good to know.
yeah. Cool.
Any more questions, guys? Because at the title, I have a ton of questions. Please make a separate live stream about Anime Expo. I'm sure the rest of the community who doesn't like streams, for example, but they would like to jump on the space, they would jump and ask you these questions because like it's so interesting to know, how it built and what connections you can make there, and yeah, like basically how it's all happens for anime brands, and if we like the first brand who built like that, probably not, then how it just happens and stuff. So
Sure. Yeah.
I was
Happy to
gonna say,
do like an AMA. Yeah, while it's still fresh in my mind because still busy. Now that we got through that and that was a lot of work, there's more work, right? Which is a good thing. So
but
I
you
was
look
gonna
very
say,
fresh. You look very fresh. I expected you will be like super exhausted, after flights and stuff. Uh, like in this photo,
yeah,
but right now
just
you
saw
look
me
very
yesterday.
fresh.
Just saw me
You look
yesterday.
amazing. What
Um,
what what skincare are you using? I wonder.
just
Really
sweat.
good seems.
Yeah, no, appreciate it. Yeah, no, the whole team worked really hard. So I think it's hard to see behind the scenes. Again, like my role is very small relative to everything that the team has done, not just with Anime Expo, but everything leading up to this moment. All the products that you see, kudos to them. Like they don't get nearly enough credit. I just happen to be out in front, so you see more of me. But what I'm doing is just a drop in the bucket relative to this team. They inspire me every day.
that's awesome. I was going to say it's time for Azuki Beans and Chill Space, so where we can talk about Anime Expo Digital
Yeah, we do
whenever
that.
you want.
Okay.
It's really
That way,
time
everybody
because
can come in. Yeah.
really time. Yeah. Okay, I'm passing mic to Danny and Mash to tell their cool story about scam. But it's not cool story for Danny probably. But you guys tell us everything.
Yeah, it was very unfortunate what happened. Just to let you know what happened from the start. So, um, I've been having a few collections on my hot wallet, mainly because of GTDs and the first come first served when the collections has been released. I set it up the two authentication factors, thinking that will save me somehow, and I'll be protected. But yeah, sometimes we may go a bit out from OpenSea or other platforms to make the means and so on and so forth. I don't know how it happened because I was communicating with the team from both Hot Wallet and OpenSea just to try to understand from the transactions what happened. I have no clue. The team also has no clue because we also send the logs from the Hot Wallet, and it was very, very stressful because on June 23rd, I woke up. The first things I do when I woke up is X and OpenSea. I instantly go to those platforms just to see what happened and how is portfolio and everything, how is the people community. And I look at my wallet and I thought, well, maybe I logged in with a different wallet. There is a mistake probably. I don't know what's happening. And yeah, it was clean. My wallet was cleaned, basically wiped. And yeah, my first thing was like communicating with everyone, just trying to understand what happened.
I remember I saw this text pretty late, but I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, it was tough because it was since 2025 October that I've been building my portfolio, and it was very hard because I'm trying to be also this person that holds the collections in long term. So it was a big disappointment seeing what happened. And one of the things that I want also to say is that there's a big kudos to give to the OpenSea team, mainly because I've been in contact with them for experimenting their platform, the app on mobile. That is actually very cool. And I have support of Ryan from OpenSea
Mm-hmm.
to log basically my complaint and trying to understand what I can do with this. So basically, I learned that there is a police from internet that I could send a report. It's not that easy that you can just say like, "Hey, please log my assets on OpenSea." Is mostly like you need to have actually a complaint to the police and then share with them the PDF and all.
Wait, but what police in the crypto? Like, is it like your local police or what's
Is online EC3 is basically a police that it receives a complaint when it comes to theft in terms of crypto or in terms of NFTs or any other situations in regards to internet in general. You can select actually where the theft happened, if it's crypto wise or other shoppings. And then you send this report for the OpenSea, and they were able to actually log all the collections that I had and was extracted from my portfolio. So that person during my night when I was sleeping was able to sell a lot of collections that I have in portfolio and gain this amount of money. But then the other collections that were more valuable in terms of monetizing, they hold it in the wallet. So I was able to log those, including my Azuki Elemental and Beans. And yeah, then conversation with the OpenSea stayed in open, so everything that will happen afterwards I'll be able to contact directly the team. So really shout out to them because they were incredible in supporting me through this hard phase. And then I had like a very, very cool situation that didn't take long. The next day I got in the chat from our community Azuki that they found where it was transferred, my bubble guy from my elemental, and the community was helping me to track the person that was able to buy it from other platform, not OpenSea, because OpenSea could block that transactions from their side, but then they can transfer from other platforms. And I believe that it was Blur that they were able to purchase the item. And then in that time, with the help of community, I was able to contact Bubble Tea Girl and I explained her situation and what happened. And yeah, after conversation, I was able to recover my my item from Azuki Elemental, and I was extremely happy. I
Wow.
put my face back because honestly, I identify so much with this Azuki Elemental, not only by the number of the item because it's my lucky number, but also because I'm really attached emotionally to all the collections that I've been acquiring. And then I had next day, I had a message from us, and I was so happy because when I was reading, I couldn't believe that I could also recover my beans, and I'm so thankful to her and really really grateful. I to be honest, I was very emotional in that sense
It's
because
normal.
um, I don't know, guys. My emotions. I was in a roller coaster. I was sad. I was crying like my eyes out. Then when I received my Elemental and the beans, I was crying again because I was so happy to have them. Because I had my Elemental, but it was missing the companion of beans in the shoulder, and I was even so happy when I was building that combination of combo in the Azuki platform on a website. Um, and I was able also to connect with so many great people in the Azuki community, and in certain part of my senses, I felt like I disappointed a lot of communities when it happened, and the other sense was like, what could I do so I could come back? Because I really, guys, I thought about quitting. I thought about going out of everything because it was 2 years of building something, and from nowhere they don't steal only my money, they steal my face, they steal everything, and it's very scary. And honestly, after recovering and really, I was so happy from everything that come afterwards after this situation. The first thing I did was transferring instantly this these assets for the cold wallet, so no one will touch them, and being safe. And honestly, at this moment, I don't have this situation that I have accesses to GTTs and to first come first serve for new collections, because my wallet was one of the holders from I don't know, final boss to like normies and every other that was opening doors for new communities and new means. So right now at this moment, I don't have eligibility for nothing, but I also don't mind because I at least I have them in the cold wallet, and if I get it in secondary, it's still fine. But one of the things that I wanted to do with this situation, what happened, was also to be able to aware the community about these things happen to good people. These things happen when we less expect. You are just sleeping and we wake up and everything is gone. So really save your assets and be careful out there, because we live in the world that hacking at this moment is very easy. With AI and everything, people gets very skilled on that sense. So really, I truly believe that there are few tools in there, and the community was able also to provide me with some tools that we can not avoid the situation, but at least build a layer of protection. So I'm really thankful, and I can't say enough, but I'm really, really grateful for everyone in here. Mas, thank you so much. I really, really love you for what you did. Really, thank
Let
you
me
so much. It was amazing. Honestly, this community is not only friends, you guys are family. So anything, you can count on me. I'm here with full heart and trying to ride with you guys in this journey of Azuki and everything. And I'm really grateful. Yeah.
Thank you for
yeah.
sharing that, Mash. I'm passing mic to you. But that, for example, could be a great line for, that's why, guys, physical product is the best. So collect TCG. That's what you should say. Because no one can steal TCG from you. But,
I
uh,
know a few cases where suddenly,
someone stole TCG.
yes, like one friend of mine in one expo, like also anime manga expo, like here in Spain, like he got stolen his TCG decks. So Be careful. Be
I mean,
always
it can't get anything can get stolen at the end of the
Yeah.
day. So especially if it's like you have expensive cards and stuff like that, those can get stolen
Yeah,
too.
like they can target you, like in the expos and sats if they see you playing. So be careful. Be always careful.
Yeah.
But yeah, like for me, I've seen this. Like I've been for quite some years on crypto already, and I've seen this same case that happened to you, Dan. Like
Mhm.
several times also in communities that I've been before animetas. Like I don't know if anyone knows about animetas. Like it's a 2021 projects, like very old. Like I also remember rescuing a few NFTs from some guy there. And like it makes me sad when I see these stories. Like I just stumbled upon your post on Twitter and I was like, I'm going to check. I'm just gonna check if the beans is listed on Blur. And I saw it and I was like, okay, like this is an opportunity that might not happen again. Like it's going to maybe get sold. Someone random is going to buy it. Like we don't know who can buy that asset, and then maybe it's lost forever in the sense that it gets traded, it gets like in some cold wallet of some person that doesn't even interact in the community. And I went a little bit through your post and I saw that you always have your elemental, like with the little bin here, like different posts, like images that were accompanying your like your GMs and everything. I was like, they belong together. I have a little bit of faith here. I could do two things. I could burn it in some meme coin, or I could make the world a little bit better and rescue this little guy and just airdrop it to Dan. I saw where you had your elemental and was like, gonna get it and gonna give it to him because I know that is rough. Like Web3 is not very user friendly. Like the interface is the everything. Like you have normal people using private keys and it's very complex and like you might seen something that years later make you lose something because that signature was related to some whatever. Like I know it's very complex and I'm very happy that I was able to help someone from the Azuki community and like to make your day a little bit better after everything you went through because I know that it's very hard and I'm happy that you're still here with us in the community and that you got your Azuki brand
Yeah.
back completely. And I'm happy to have been able to provide that little part, like that little guy to you.
Thank you so much, Maz. Really appreciate it. uh, I I was looking many times to OpenSea to get another Azuki Elemental or another Beans. Um, uh, and there are so many great ones, such amazing ones. But definitely giving me back the face that I've been here with the with the Good Morning Post and everything, and what people understand who I am. So that was really warm in my heart. So thank you so much. I'm really grateful for forever.
Yeah, of
Honestly,
course.
at this moment, is super protected. Like 7
Yes.
goes nowhere. I'm not planning to sell it. Nothing. Like it was that the plan already from the start to hold it very dear to my heart and to be my companion for all my journey in Web3. So thank you so much. I really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
you're welcome.
Thank you.
Mark, you're the best.
I have in here a guy that maybe can also say hi and thank you because he was the biggest support also in home. I'll just show you.
I'm
So
scared.
this is Loki.
Oh my god.
Hi. So cute.
Yeah, I've been also posting time on it. So yeah, I when I was in the same day, what I did, I went for a shower to hide my tears, and then when I came out, I was like hugging my dog and just laying down on the couch with my dog. I didn't even connect the laptop, and I was like, should I post about this because I'm a bit embarrassed about the situation also? Like, what should I do?
Damn, this is so stupid that every time that we are victims, we are embarrassed to say
Yeah.
about that.
Doesn't
This is so like stupid, but
Yeah,
I
This
get
happens
it. I
so
understand
many times.
it.
The ones that should be embarrassed are the ones that did that to you, whoever it was. Like,
yeah. I received a lot of hate messages also on DMs, and it was very
really?
difficult. Yeah, saying that
Of
I
course,
deserve
like
that because
the,
Aw.
my
the
my
danger
And
The danger is when you're starting to talk about, from the point of the victim, tell your story, is it's necessarily will be people who will say like, you did something wrong, so it happened with you, and they will, find all the excuses why Wolf attacked you, for example, right? But they will blame you, and you will face with this hate, and like you have like energetically, not eternal amount of resource, right? And with all this hate, you have less and less resource, and sometimes people are stuck in the wave of negativity for a long time because they have nothing to climb, on. And in these cases, community and such support like you Mash showed, they help you to like, like immediately boost you to the level where you don't care about hate anymore, you don't care about like negative stuff, because you saw that good and great things still happens with you. And this is so cool.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. Because also I wanted to keep my PFP as it was. I couldn't even see myself at that moment with anything else, and I started to receive even threats saying like, "Hey, you need to remove because it's not yours," and that kind
What?
of stuff. So to be honest, like all of those things, like the negativity, people that don't know you, like they don't deserve that attention. Don't let this negativity affect you. And I just want to let know that there are really great people in here that boost your mood. So you need to be able to just throw that all to the side and be in here for the people that deserves that attention, that is community, that is supporting you. So yeah, this is live, I think. Like in personal and on internet everywhere. Sometimes internet can be savage, but
Yeah, like as I said before, people on the internet, like they're chronically online, as I told before, and they, I don't know, they're anonymous. They feel that they can say that to anyone
yeah,
when they have been going through something very rough. Like this is something that can happen to anyone. Like I can be all careful that I want with cold wallets, with using a hot wallet, like for something that I'm just maybe holding mid-term, another one for minting, but and still something can happen. Like still something can go wrong. Like
yeah, that's true. But apart from that, there is a happy ending, I think.
yeah, at least yeah.
No, that's awesome. And actually, guys, like I don't know, with the Zuki community, I had the same story, and now LDC, I'm passing mic to you. I'm sorry for like today is a bit like usually what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to match people by vibe and stories, so we could make like live stream in the one topic. But today we had like super important topic with Anime Expo, of course, and then you guys. I couldn't, make you wait for a longer, but I think it's all, just showing how great our Azuki community. Because when I joined, I remember I was distracted, by this and that happened. So I just bought my elemental. Basically, I wore it, and I didn't do nothing else with that. But then, like one event happened in my life, and I was so disappointed in Web3, in people, in everyone. And I just like I don't know, for some magical moment, I remember that I have like Azuki AA chat. We call it like AA, and I just came there. I don't even remember how we start talking with the guys, but it was so comfortable for me to talk with the community, because for the first time, I think in my life, I faced with the fact that people accepted me as I am, with all like weird sides, with all like like something my and you're fully accepted here, and people are different. With everyone, you build in your own relationships. Sometimes you can be like in the fights, and it happens too, but it's somehow deeper than in any other community. So you actually feel all these connections. And I don't know, for me, Azuki is a real special project from this side, and that's nice to hear that for you it's the same.
Yeah, definitely. Like I really feel the good energy in here and the good companionship, friendship, and everyone is like in here with a good intention and with a real connection. So I honestly I can't wait also to have like opportunity to join in the future if there's a possibility to any Azuki like event in real life, because I believe that will be awesome.
Yes.
That'll be
Yes,
great.
100%.
I agree. I agree. Like breaking the screen barrier.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Okay, guys, we have unboxing today with LDC. LDC, you will show us something. And also, I wanted to say quickly hi
Hi,
to
hi.
Alexa.
Oh,
Alexa,
thanks
you're
for having me.
beautiful.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Hi, dear. That's
It's a
one of my
5 minute
favorite.
talk.
One of my
I'm at the
favorite.
beach right now, so there's gonna be a lot of noise right now. So, but nice to see you guys. Dan, I'm happy you got your ass. Well, no, a few of your asses back.
Thank
Mas,
you.
what's up? Snow, you're awesome. LD, you
Oh,
too. Ida, you're spectacular. So
Alexa, you are now with your wife, right?
yeah,
Show.
I've been
Let
trying.
us
I've been
speak
trying,
with
but
her.
she's telling me that the only way she's gonna give me the money if it's I'm able to duplicate it. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna stick with her. So if I buy an OG, I'm gonna stick with the OG. So
Okay,
I'm in that state right now. But
Alexa,
I
wife,
uh
please allow her to buy OG because it's super important. And this OG that she chose is really suit her.
exactly. But I think the one that I posted already sold. But I'm still looking around. I'm still looking around.
Uh, it
But
it was
it's good
really
to see you
good.
guys.
Yeah. Finally, LDC, I'm sorry for waiting you for
Going
making
to
you
have
wait very
just
long.
one little second. I'm gonna have to leave.
It's
I'm
fine,
very
it's fine.
sorry because it's a little bit late for me, and tomorrow I wake up early.
Bye bye.
So thank you for everything.
Thanks so much.
Bye.
LDC, what is on your face? What is that?
Bye guys.
No, it's just
hi.
a Snapchat filter.
Why? You look great. Why are you wearing that?
It's just because, yeah, it's because, well, as Exla was going to rip some packs, and because I received my Azuki TCG this morning, I thought like, well, let's try to jump on stream and at least open one booster pack. And my kid, she wanted to be there present. That's why I'm in the undoxed form of a little cartoonist kind of thing. I'm not going to rip many things. I was just thinking about ripping one at least, just for
Yeah, for
summoning
sure.
the god pack
Let's go.
eventually.
Let's go. Wait, we have a
Yeah, most of what we have, yeah.
we
Sorry
have
if I'm lagging,
not
by the way.
everything for success, but still it's similar because Monstera name in the titles. Digital was here but left. Digital never was here, when we pulled some cool packs. And Lost Now and I'm here, so let's go. Wish you luck.
Let's go.
Yeah,
God
I
pack.
actually watched both streams, even means one. Well, vas-y, tu veux l'ouvrir, Mimous? Vas-y, ouvre.
Oh,
Tu prends
she's
la
still
paire de
Let's
cartes.
sitting
Ouais,
there.
vas-y,
go.
viens. C'est bon, il y a, de toute façon, il y a le filtre. On ne verra pas ta tête. Allez, viens.
Oh,
Bah alors, ouvre-le là. She's in shy mode. But
she's
she
in shy
definitely wanted
mode.
to be here.
She's so
Allez,
cute. I
vas-y.
saw her earlier. She was so cute.
She is. And yeah, like I said, we are trying to keep as many booster packs to bring to Japan Expo, because I'll have a booth there.
Oh, okay.
So it will be
That's
an
awesome.
opportunity, for
Yeah.
TCG fans over there to know about. Well, I'm not an expert about TCG ripping, guys. She wanted to
That's
see
okay.
every card, but let's go straight in means mode. The ones at the end. I'm not too sure if it's
Oh, beans.
well, nice one. Anyways, probably not rare, but I like the art. T'aimes bien?
I love the beans cards,
Tiens.
all of them. They're really cute.
And this one here, oh, sounds pretty cool.
That one is pretty good now.
That's dope.
My scream is probably in reverse mode.
That's okay.
So yeah, actually the cards are pretty nice. I'll check this
They are.
more forcefully. It's pretty cool. Very happy to have that the pack was arrived today. It was supposed to arrive on the 3rd, and then they told me on the 10th, and I was like, I'm not going to be able to, bring the packs to Japan Expo. And well, I'm still thinking about how many booster packs should we open, and how many should we bring to the people. So yeah, for tonight it was just a one one little booster pack ripped, no rare, unfortunately, but I don't really mind.
They're
I'll be
all
happy.
rare, they're all rare and beautiful still. Okay, I got it. For the full luck, we don't have White House in the comments. It seems like he's the comments bringing luck. And what else? No, everything
We
else
could
is
open a second one actually.
Huh?
Tu voudrais en ouvrir un deuxième toi? Ah, normal, direct. Well, let's open a second one. Otherwise, I feel like,
Let's
what
go.
is
Wait,
this?
I also
Right?
prayed before, like, God of the TCG,
Il est où
please
la paire de
give
6?
us
Tu vois la
some
paire de 6?
cool cards. Give us some cool cards. Give us some God pack.
Oh, well, if I have a god pack, I'm not going to put anything for sale. Sorry, guys. Aye, oui,
That's
aye.
funny.
I'm definitely not an expert. I'm not a TCG kind of guy because I was born, in the old days. Back then, when Pokemon arrived, I was already a teenager, and I was not really into those things. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
It's a
bean.
bean.
Okay.
It's a bean. We love
It's a
beans.
bean. What else there?
Shroom
What else
Thunder.
is in there?
And the one here, it's the same as the one before. Well, probably
But
not
how are they
any
the
god pack
same?
there. Well, on the last pack, this one was the last, but this one is the before the last.
What
As
else
we
is in
have
there?
the
Next
eggs.
card. Okay.
Camera is probably
That's
not
cool.
that good.
Okay. Oh, that's a good card to play with.
Chico the
Yeah,
Priest-
that
the
card, when you
Priestess.
play the Earth deck, Digital has it in his deck.
I've
Oh, that
never
one is a
actually
cute
played
card.
any TCG before, but well, that's the thing. Actually, Azuki is going to lead me to get to understand, because it's
Yeah.
very useful for me to understand the mechanics and to eventually be able to match this in a manga lore context as well. That's pretty
Yeah.
much what I'm interested in. So definitely happy to have
I think
that alpha deck. Tiens.
it's
Yeah.
actually really fun to play. It's actually really, really fun to play, and it's not too hard to pick up either. So,
Yeah, I watched a
um,
few streams, people playing in the
mhm.
headquarters, the YouTube videos. It's difficult for me is to find the time to
Yeah, I
be a
know.
user is extremely difficult. But I'll definitely, I even professionally, I need to understand more about how it works, and how it can connect with everything around, and especially manga, because that's
Yeah,
my thing. So I'm definitely very happy to have received my relic hunter straight here,
that's awesome.
and yeah, pretty happy to go to Japan Expo to show that to the people who still don't. And hopefully next year there will be in every convention in Europe, Spain, France,
Oh yeah, that would be so
Italy.
much fun.
I mean, that's something. It will happen, definitely. I'm
It's
sending
coming our way. It's coming
energy
our way.
to
You
the
know,
sky.
we have to believe.
Well, they should.
If it's not
Their booth
So
coming,
was
that's really
amazing
we'll
at
cool.
make
Anime
it
Expo.
happen.
Sorry.
Well,
If it's not coming, we'll make it happen by ourselves. We just will
right,
print,
right.
Well,
just like in Eastern Europe, we just will print it and we'll make it, like pirate TCGs, and we'll play it here, and I'll make tornadoes here. That's it.
We print it ourselves, okay? We're gonna make it
Yeah.
happen. We're gonna print it ourselves. We're going to do. We don't need the team. We could like set up our own events out here. Like we could just run an Azuki Europe without anybody.
We'll write like Azuki, it's like Azuki. We'll make our own
Oh, that's
company.
funny. But I wanted to tell Dan that it was like I felt like his pain from getting hacked because I also got hacked. I got hacked, when was it? Like last year, I think towards the end of last year, but fortunately the hacker didn't take anything valuable. Thankfully, in that wallet, there was just like some meme coins. I was a little attached to the one meme coin that they stole from me, but then like some friends dropped me some more of that coin, and then they weren't able to take NFTs out because it was on Solana, and Solana works different than ETH, which was very surprising to me because I was like so confused at how they were able to take like just coins without touching the NFTs that were in there. And I learned so much about Solana while I was dealing with like being hacked, you know? And so it was just very, but I was devastated. And I, just like you, I felt incredibly like, I felt like it was my fault, and then I felt like so bad about it, you know, and I was like, I just felt ashamed because I was like, how did you click on this? Like, you know, I don't know. It was like, because I had clicked on like a bad link on accident, and it was like on my phone. And at that time, I had like my wallet connected to my phone. And it was just like such a bad experience. And I think I cried like the whole day. I was like, and then the interesting thing was that my NFT, there was one NFT in there that I really cared about on Solana, and it was locked. It was like frozen in the wallet, and I couldn't interact with it. I couldn't do anything. And then somebody from the community, not Azuki community, but the community that that NFT was in, came and like he unstuck my uh NFT, and he sent it to like one of my other wallets. And I was like, wow, cuz like I was trying to unstuck that like NFT for like 3 days by myself, cuz like there's different things that you can do to try and like, because Solana is just weird. And so I was just trying to do all these strategies, and like there was like ways to like send money and then like try to send the NFT out in like a certain amount of time or whatever. And I was just trying to get this NFT out. It was like so horrible. And then this person just had it done in like 2 minutes, I think. I didn't have to give him my seed phrase and my basically the keys to that wallet, but he got that NFT like out, and it was just great. And my gosh, it's so bad when you get hacked. I hate it.
That's true. I'm so sorry that you passed through that also. But two things come from
It
this.
happens.
It happened, and you can two things. One, you learn how to
Yeah.
do it next. And, you learn about the tools. You learn how to do it. To be able,
Yeah.
so people that will not hack you. So build more walls. And the second one, you also have the community, and you get closer to those people even more. And then it's like you like to hang out with these people, pass time with them.
Yeah.
So it's part of the game, I believe. But I'm glad that you're in here, and I'm glad also that I didn't quit, honestly, and we are still in here between amazing people. So that alone is amazing.
Yeah.
My
But
first
man, yeah, it
hack
just
was
sucks.
my first hack when was like I told you guys that I started NFT, I started crypto with gaming, and I never thought about, you know, like Twitter. For me it was something, you know, like from another area, because I was always on Telegram, and I, you know, started my blog super late compared with other like KOLs and everything. And I was in the gaming space, and I decided like, okay, I met some people from NFTs, maybe I need to you know, purchase myself an NFT. And I found the collection jewels, I have the merch. So I decided, okay, I need to buy them because, you know, they look evil, they look pretty cool, they have dope community was super active. And I was like, you know, like a dump searching in Google OpenSea, and the first link, if, of course, it was like phishing link, you know, and it's I'm purchasing this poor jewel. Back then it costed like $700 or something like that, and I was like clicking to purchase this jewel, and it's asking me my password, you know, and I'm like entering password 3 times, and like, no, it's not your password, please enter the seed phrase. And I'm like, okay, of
Oh
course.
no.
And I'm entering my seed phrase, and my money is gone, and everything is gone. And guys, that's not the end because I was so dumb. I was thinking like, what a mistake! I should just drop, another $700 there and proceed.
Oh
Again. And I dropped another $700 on the same
no,
wallet, and
Iroh.
it immediately disappeared as
Iroh.
well. And after that, I started to call my friends, and I was in panic. I was crying, and after that, I forgot about NFTs for another year because I decided like, okay, NFTs it's not my thing, and I wasn't like in NFTs for a year. But then I'm back, and I purchased my Jewel even too back. So yeah, no searching in Google, and install to yourself Pocket Universe. Right now I have it. So every time before every transaction, it's warning you if something sus happens. So you confirming your wallet connection like 2 3 times, and also it's promising to return you $30,000 if you lost because of their fault. And as I know, people like actually receive this money, so it's pretty safe to use. And also it's you connecting your X account to Pocket Universe, and if some accounts hacked, you can see this through Pocket Universe as well, so it's a dope
Yeah.
site.
Thank you so much. I'm using because of you, and honestly, I see the difference. I every transaction before I try always from this Pocket Universe, and yeah, it's a lifesaver also. And
Yeah.
honestly, even when sometimes you are minting specific collection, it takes a bit more time, obviously, because it's one more pop up before your wallet, but it's totally worth it. Better safe than sorry. So thank you so much for sharing that one. Thank you.
Let's go. That's why community needed.
Yeah.
So, guys, I love you so much. Thank you for today's live stream. It was cool. LDC, thank you for opening packs. And, guys, thank you for sharing the story. I hope Digital will open this, space about Anime Expo because I have like a ton of, questions. But I was like, super nervous because we are in hurry. I started the space later, and I know that, guys, everyone is in hurry, and we have such different stories. So I think like we didn't talk about this properly today because like so many things to explore, so many things to ask. I have a lot of questions about manga, for example. I want to hear from community side how they reacted on manga, like is it something like I really scared because of that, because I want it to be like a full story without Azuki, so people even without Azuki and any connection could read this story and like, oh my god, this is dope. I don't want this product for the community. I want this product outside of community for real readers and stuff. So I really worry about that, and I wanted to talk with community about that as well. But everyone is busy today, so we didn't have a chance to talk with them. I
We
hope
have to do it
Digital.
on the weekend. Like maybe like if you want to have like a community, especially for the US, it has to be on the weekend because they have to be home from work. You know.
Yeah, no, I'm chilling on the weekend. I don't want to. I love you all, but I don't want to see no one from Web3 almost. And I can't do this on the weekend. But I hope
Mm.
maybe like next time or on digital space because it's more comfortable. I understand like it's more comfortable to join the spaces, and we'll hear like all the details because we had Luna, we have Drew, we had Grok, my
I
favorite person in the
Grok.
world. Yeah, Grok is beautiful and stunning. Don't forget about that. And yeah, need to listen to
Grok
them.
is the best and the most handsome.
Grok is like I don't know. His sense of
Our
humor.
hero.
He's a hero. He's just the king of the kings. I love Grok.
Right.
Grok, shout out to you. So thank you for the live stream, guys, and see you on the timeline. Love you all.
So much.
Azuki the best.
All the best.
Azuki on top. Azuki on top.
see you.
On the
Thank
top.
you.
Bye bye.
Good job.